Testing, testing. YouTube, what's up? Welcome to DreadKnots 1 Podcast, Episode 2 with DJones. DJones, welcome to the show.
It was good.
Chilling, man. So glad to have you on. Was super happy when you reached out to me. You've
Yeah,
got your new album, Diary of a Street Scholar.
yeah.
And I'm going to click on the live here, see if there's anyone asking questions. If you guys got questions, please add your questions in the comments. I know there was one person. He said if you really wanted your brand to blow up, he said you got to put one tack on the track. One tack
Yeah,
should be coming through today. We'll see.
yeah.
If you guys have any questions, if you have any questions, please post them in the YouTube chat. Hit us up on Twitter, Instagram. Let me take my PayPal out of there. You don't need my PayPal. We're not doing PayPal today. Oh, two PayPals. Now we get to play. The production,
It was good.
production wise, talk to us a little bit about production, because as you can see, I'm struggling right now. Struggling with the
Oh, nah,
production.
you already doing more than I know right now. I have other people
Nah.
handle that part. I don't know nothing about that.
Okay. So who you using
Way,
is
way to do that.
yeah, who are you using like to make your videos? There we go.
Um,
Or who made your
I
last
got a
video?
variety.
Yeah.
My last video was real shooters. I got a variety of people I work with, just because we all have different schedules. But my last actual couple videos, yes sir, was shot by real shooters, and they based out of Winter Haven. But they all over. They shot videos for Boosie. They shot videos for a lot of major artists. So I know they gonna bring that quality to it. So that's why I chose them.
Yeah, real shooters. They got some skills, man. Your video,
Yeah.
yes sir. Can you tell us who are the young bloods at the beginning of the video? Are those fans, friends, family? Who are they?
Nah, they're my family members. We actually all the same age. Just about. It's only one of them that's young,
Oh,
but
okay.
we actually all about the same age. I guess they just look like that. But nah, that's all. Those are all my family members, my cousins. That's all.
Okay.
They always been a part of it. If you look back at the old videos, those same four people right there been in all the videos all this time. So somewhere, some video or another, they been there. You see them, you can make a reference to them. They been around.
You want to shout them out?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out to Bill. Shout out to Willie. Shout out to Quiz, and shout out to Tyreek. And then shout out to Shorty Pimp.
And the drill sergeant.
Yeah,
Is he a
yeah.
real
That's
drill
that's
sergeant?
uh that's Shorty Pimp. That's Shorty Pimp 863. We actually got a single out right now called Ushi Bad together. I'm featured on that. As far as the drill sergeant go, yeah, he actually got a military background.
Okay.
But
Yeah, because
he
he
just
played that
yeah
role.
he was just good at it. That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's he just good at it.
I love I
Yeah,
love
but
an
he got a
intro
military
like
background,
that
definitely.
because when you do an intro like that, I don't know, it just immerses the viewer into like I was all in. I was like, let's go,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all the cuts I saw on Instagram too, where you had like a behind the scenes, and
Mhm.
I also saw that you're doing a show later this month. Talk to us a little bit about that show,
Okay.
May 29th.
Well, Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Memorial Day weekend. I got a show at Venice in Lakeland, Florida. So if anybody in the area, you come through for that. So
Definitely.
yeah, that's
What
what I
what
got going on
time?
pretty much. Well, the door's gonna open at 10. So you come out have your good time. I mean, I'm having my show, but until the show, you can have your good time at Venice. It's a good spot.
And for new fans, what type of vibe can they expect at your shows?
Energy. Yeah, energy. You gonna get into the show because energy. That's what I do. I know I'm laid back when I'm talking and stuff, but when the lights on, I know how to turn it on. So
When it's time to perform, let's go. Yes,
yeah, it's
sir.
like an adrenaline rush. Yeah, it's like an adrenaline rush. Yeah, like if you play sports, it's like when you're getting ready for your game. You ain't gonna half step in your game, so
Right.
you got to be ready.
Speaking of games, we actually do a gaming channel, and we had a small YouTuber slash Twitch streamer on last week.
Yo,
I think your fans want to know: do you have time to play video games, or do you play any video games? And if so, what video games do you play?
nah, I used to be a real gamer. Um, Pro Tools my video game now, man. That's all I do is record.
Okay,
That's my game. I
that's
I
real.
fixate on things. I got a real fixated personality, so I lock in on things. And if I was a gamer, I'm gonna lock in on that game. But right now, like I'm into the music, so I'm really locked in on the music. And that's just how I do. I fixate. It's a problem I got, but it's a good problem to have.
Nah, I think that's a really good recipe, especially for like the younger folks out there that are watching and
Mm,
looking to, in the future, if you want to be a gamer, lock in on
mm.
gaming. If you
You
want to
just
do
gotta go hard.
music, go hard
Yeah,
on music, right? If you want to do
yeah,
sports, go hard
yeah.
on that. And
hmm
so, become an expert, right?
Pretty much, because you can become an expert at anything. You just gotta work your way to it.
Yeah. Which
hmm
brings me to the question: when did you get into music? Because ever since I've known you now about, I would say, 5 or 6 years. You've
hmm
you were already an established artist when I met you. What
hmm
got you into music? When did you get into music?
Um, I don't know. It was just something I always liked to do. Like my mama, she can really tell you I used to make songs when I was like 3 years old. Without knowing I'm making songs, I'm making songs and stuff. So then there be times when that new Snoop Dogg coming out. I'm 5 years old. I'm at the trunk trying to get me a tape, the new Snoop Dogg tape, the new Tupac, stuff like that. So it's like I didn't realize it, but it's always something that's been a part of me. So um, I took a trip to Miami one time to visit my cousin, and we didn't have nothing to do. We was just bored one day. He gave me a record. That's how like old it was. He gave me a record, and he say, "See what y'all can do with this." And that's when I wrote my first song. And so it's just kind of been with me since I was 12. Then
So since 12 years
it's
old,
always been something I wanted.
making music.
Off and on though, because it was something I wanted to do then, but then I started playing sports. Like I said, I fixed it. I locked in on the sports. But once sports was over, I went back to it.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the Yes Sir video, I was like, bro, like like it was like the first thing I thought about, and I don't want to like put you in a box or compare you or nothing, but I hope you take this as a compliment. I was like, yo, this is like Migos quality stuff. Like, this is like,
Yeah,
top caliber rapper, world renowned. Like,
yeah,
you're doing it, man.
yeah,
Like, we got to get you. We got to like, uh, you're doing shows. You do mostly shows in Florida. Do you travel around the country?
yeah. I done shows in like Georgia and stuff too, but mostly Florida based shows right now. I do them pretty much as they call. So
If
just
you
line
could
them up like
do
that.
a collaboration with any artist, dead, alive, just ever, one artist that you could do a collabo with, who would that be?
Mm, damn, that's kind of hard. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say just cause I'm gonna say Lil Wayne,
Okay.
and that's just because I've like I said, I always been into music, but when I saw Lil Wayne, I believed I could do it.
Yeah.
So he kind of drove me to that direction because he was young too.
Yeah, he started young.
Excuse me, he was young, so I was like, oh, that's realistic. So it'd
Yeah,
probably be Wayne.
Lil Wayne definitely would be my first choice too. And
Yeah.
do you have any collaborations coming up? You said uh with your drill sergeant. I'm gonna
Oh
call him
yeah,
the drill sergeant.
Shorty Pimp
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
863.
yeah.
Yeah, I got a feature with him. It's called Ushi Bad. Of course, I got a feature with my brother DMB Wade. I got a feature with him. Never Change. And then I got a feature with Dre Lee 863. Damn, that's crazy. So I mean, I'm in rotation pretty much. I mean, you can find me on a lot of people's stuff. And then I got a lot of catalog too. I actually just dropped 3 projects in 10 months, so there's a lot of music out there for me that you can consume. So,
And your fan base, where can we? I'm gonna include myself in that. Where can we find you?
you mean social networks?
Yeah, give us all your
Social
socials.
networks, social networks. DJones underscore DMBMG, and then like on the as far as the streaming platforms, DMB Jones. That's everywhere. And
So,
I also want to shout out. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I also want to shout out the label, DMB Music Group, that's doing major business. We got artists. We got Lil Chris. We got Wade. Like I said before, we got Bill. We got KJ. We got it's a full roster. So that's the whole meaning behind the DMB. That's a label. That's a brand.
and you guys have been building that now for years, and
Um, 2012.
yeah, and there's
Mm-hmm.
no signs of stopping. You guys are just going up and up. What it makes me think, what is your creative process when you're gonna make a song?
Mm-hmm.
What's that look like? Can you bring us into that world?
It depends. Sometimes I might go in and freestyle the whole song right then. Sometimes I might come and start on it and come back to it. But I might jot down an idea here and there, but that's because I ain't at home. I normally don't write down no raps. Like it's normally just coming straight from me at the time. So
Hmm.
that's normally the process. I listen to the beat, and I may come up with a hook first. I may come up with a verse first. It just really depends whatever come to me first. So and I guess whatever I'm feeling or something I'm going through, that's pretty much what I put on the track or something I can relate to somebody. Because sometimes I make a song and I speak in first person, but I'm talking about the point of view of somebody else. So it just really depends. I can really go anywhere with it.
Yeah, and your new album, Diary of a Street Scholar.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed on the album cover, it looks in that picture, it looks like you don't have the braids.
Yeah.
That's an older picture, ain't it?
Yeah, that was 12th grade.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, that was 12th grade. A lot of people ask me that same thing when I sent them the picture or whatever. But that was at grad bash. And yeah. That wasn't. I didn't cut it off, but a lot of people had. They thought I did, but I don't plan on cutting my
Yeah,
hair.
you got me with that one because I was like, oh, D got a new look.
Nah,
I might have to cut my knots too.
nah,
I
nah,
call them
nah. What
knots
it
just
was?
because mine are knots.
Yeah, it's the same. It's all the same. It's all the same.
Eee.
Nah, I just what it basically because the album is like the backstory. It's nothing I'm doing right now, but it's more so backstory of maybe high school days or something like that. Something I went through back then. So that's why I start. My first line on the album is I wrote my first song when I was 12. So and then even my last song, Mirror, I'm talking about past events where I messed up. So it's really just a reflection on the come up. That's
Now,
all, and that's why I chose that picture.
I want you to educate me a little bit when it comes to like, because I'm a little uneducated when it comes to like LP versus EP. Because this sounds like
Okay.
Diary of a Street Kid is like a whole, like some people, some artists, they drop an album, maybe there's a couple songs on it, and it seems like Diary of a Street Scholar, like you've got a whole, it's like a whole, like it reminds me of like artwork. It's like a
Hmm.
whole masterpiece.
Yeah, that's how I wanted it to be. I appreciate that. That's really what I was aiming for. Like I wanted it to be complete. You know, To answer your question first, EP is an extended play record, and it's pretty much a record. It's an album. It's a shorter album to get you ready for an album, or coming off an album just to keep the life of that keep going.
Okay.
Um, a LP is a long play album. I can't remember the actual definition for that one, but it's a full album. You know, it's more than 7 songs in 21 minutes or something like that. So if it's shorter than 21 minutes or 7 songs, it's an EP.
And so, Diary of a Street Collar, definitely an LP.
Nah, that's an album. Yeah, that's an album.
Oh, so
That
you
yeah.
got EP, LP, and then album. An
Well, the
album is
album is
that?
an LP. It's not the album. They all albums. They just a LP is the official album. The EP is the short version. You know, they all projects.
Okay.
So I just call them projects. But as far as Diver Street Scholar, yeah, that's an album because it's more than 7 songs. It's longer than 20 minutes. So
Okay. I think I
that's
get it
the
now.
official. Yeah, that's the official definition. If it's shorter, it's an EP, and if it's longer, it's an album.
So, like, if an artist takes 3 months to do a full album, maybe that first month they might drop a EP to start off, and then drop the LP later. Does that sound right? Or
I I mean, I did that. I dropped No
yeah.
Cable in December, and I dropped No Cable in December to get people into, build it, just basically get the runway going, so we can
Yeah.
get ready to take off. Get people, into the music and just listen to what's going on for right now.
Yeah.
So that's why I did it that way. I feel like I use the old model. That's what the old people used to do back. Well, I won't say old people, but
The old
in like the
people.
2000s. No, not even that. The 2000s, artists used to drop mixtapes before the album to get you into the album. So that's what I was just trying to do to build a buzz. That's all.
Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
remember when you used to give out CDs. Are you still doing CDs, or are you doing more like just live
It's
Instagram,
more
live
digital. I
YouTube?
do more digital. Yeah, I'm going more digital because that's more how people consume the music nowadays. And like I try to give people CDs and they don't really know what to do with them. So like I knew when I went to the DJ booth and I was performing like years ago, and the DJ had nowhere to put my CD. I knew when it was time to switch up. So
Yeah. What
hmm
platform would you say you're vibing with the most? Do you like Instagram Live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live? Like, do you do one more
hmm
than the other, or you just focusing more on live shows? Period.
actually, I haven't really been live like that. I feel like they all beneficial. I like Twitter.
Hmm.
I like Twitter because it's funny.
Yeah.
But I like Instagram because it's visual. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. I like them all really.
Yeah.
I can't just choose one.
I'm the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so for everyone listening, um, maybe they know, maybe they don't know, but you're a full-time artist right now. So
Mm-hmm.
share with us, how has your life changed since you've become a full-time artist?
Um, it allows me more time to create. That was really my biggest issue when I was working, is that I would have to go to work and then come home and create, or I gotta hurry up and go to sleep. I gotta stop what I'm doing and go to sleep or something like that. Some days I just keep going and then I just be tired at work all day. But that's really the main thing. I'm able to access more opportunities. When people ask me to come do a show, I can be there like this. If people ask me to come to a conference, I can be there like this. Like it's
Yeah.
it's it's easier to manifest. I don't want to say easier. I'm still doing more work, but I got more opportunity, I say, to make that happen.
You got more flexibility, more freedom to do,
Mm-hmm.
things that you want. Like coming on our podcast
Mm-hmm.
today, we really appreciate you.
Yeah,
Appreciate you
there's no
coming
problem.
through.
Appreciate y'all having me. Mm-hmm.
If people are listening and you had like one takeaway for our audience, to absorb from our podcast today, what would that be? It could be life, it could be music, it could be what would you want people to take away?
Um, hopefully, when they hear me or when they listen, that they inspired. Hopefully, I don't lead nobody to doing nothing crazy. Hopefully, I inspire them to do better when they hear the music, when they see me walking out. You know, like I don't do nothing to be boisterous or to to be flamboyant. I don't do nothing to flex on nobody. Everything I do be for inspiration. So I hope that's what they take it as. That's all.
I know, speaking for myself, I love turning on your music. The energy is
Mm-hmm.
amazing when you add the visuals, the videos to go with your music. You always put a lot of
Yeah.
thought and energy and effort into all of it, and so I've been a fan for a long time, and really excited to see, you know, what else, what's gonna come out of DMB Music next, music group. Uh,
Actually, man, I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
yeah, you were saying, go ahead. No, actually, I'm I'm
Nah, I was
interested. You
saying
piqued my interest.
we just warming up, man. We really just warming up. Like I know Wade been in the vault, and he actually tweeted something today saying, "Hey, I got work to do." So we coming with it, man. We'll be. You have a lot to consume, like I say. We've been putting in the work, so we're gonna show you soon,
Yeah, we'll definitely
and
have
we're
to
gonna keep working too.
have Wade on too later on. Maybe have the whole crew get to meet everybody. We definitely gonna do this
Mm-hmm.
again. This won't be the last that we get together.
No.
Nobody came through the YouTube chat. I
Mm-hmm.
looks like, yeah. So this whole podcast thing is new for me, but I'm gonna keep
Mm-hmm.
getting better at it. Maybe do a little better promotion
Mm-hmm.
and you know make it make it better.
It just come with time, man. It's like building consistency. I ain't. That's what I do with my albums. I try to like just make sure I'm consistent in what I do, and then your reputation grow. And so that's all you got to do. Just keep being consistent. Just keep bringing your hardest shit every time, and you good.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to do some production here. Do you mind if we play a clip of Yes Sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see if I can stream and be Mr. Producer. Let's see how that works, D. Hey.
Bone, you a fool, nigga. Bone, you a motherfucking fool, nigga. Jones.
Yeah, I wake up and I be thinking about a bag that's furs. Nigga better know I always keep some cash.
Yes,
I
sir.
make a splash, I'm poppin' tags. I spend it fast cause I know I get it back. I got a bag on my mind, yeah, that's first. Nigga better have a bag if you want a verse. I'm addicted to getting it, I need it in the worst. If you owe a nigga, then you need to reimburse. A nigga always out here trying to plot up on some blue cheese, I got it.
That's amazing, man. Like, just amazing, amazing video quality.
Yeah,
Just amazing. Proud of you, man.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that.
And I talked to several people in Lakeland yesterday. Said they were gonna come through. They let us down. They didn't come through, but it's all
It's
right.
all good. It's all
I know
good.
they proud of
It's
you
all good.
too, and
I am.
we're always gonna support you.
I
We know you're
appreciate that.
working hard out there. Uh, is there anything else that you wanna share with us? Anything you got coming up? Maybe your socials at least one more time.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say follow me everywhere. DJones underscore DMBMG, and on the streaming platforms, DMB Jones. Make sure y'all get. I got a long catalog. I'm talking about like 8 albums or something like that. So make sure y'all get that, and make sure you follow me on YouTube as well. D Jones DMB official. So yeah,
Eight
we
hour
gonna keep bringing music. Yeah.
8 hour catalog. So if you're on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube Music,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and make a D Jones playlist, and
Go ahead and do it.
let's do it. All right, D. I appreciate you so much coming by today.
Yeah,
We'll
no
get up
problem.
again.
Appreciate you having me.
I'm gonna probably cut this too, and make some videos. Matter of fact, you know, as far as like if you like you got permission from me, you do whatever you want with this. If you want me to send you uh, a cut that you can work with, edit or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
that's good too. Whatever you need, let me know.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever.
Cool.
It's whatever.
All right, D. Thank you so much. You guys hit up DMB, D Jones. Let's start over. Hit up D Jones. He's on YouTube at D Jones DMB official. All the other social platforms, you can just search. What do we search on all the other platforms? Remind me again.
Oh, my bad. My bad. DMB Jones. On the streaming platforms, DMB Jones.
Okay, DMB
And
Jones on the streaming platforms for the music. DMB Jones for the
yeah,
music. DMB Jones
yeah,
for the music. And then if fans want to interact with you on like Instagram, Twitter, it's at DJones_DMBMG.
yeah, yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
All right, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a great day. Happy Friday.
All
And
right,
we'll see
same to you,
you
man. Take care.
May 29th. What's the venue? May 29th?
Vélez Bar and Grill, Lakeland, Florida.
We'll be there. All right, D. Thanks, man.